Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend, and I'm excited to teach a very energetic class today for you involving Pilates, ballet barre, and some yoga thrown in also. What I have is a small chair, which I use as a ballet barre for balance. I'll be using both the top piece of the chair and the seat of the chair. So if you have something like that close by, great. If you don't have a chair, you can use a wall also for balance if you need. I have 2 pairs of hand weights. I have 3s and 5s, but whatever you have at home obviously is going to be great for you. I also have a yoga strap, a block, and a little cushion to sit on for some of the seated movements, and my yoga mat. So let's clear your mat and we'll get started with no weights, just with a nice warm up to get the body moving. Get a little bit more volume here for us. Okay, just to review, in Pilates, we have first position, toes turned out, zip up the core, stand nice and tall, take a nice big breath in, and side stretch over, and breathe in, side stretch over. Just saying good morning to the spine, good morning to the breath, and exhale, nice stretch one more time each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and hold, and exhale, lower those arms down. Step out wide, second position, toes are turned out. We breathe down and up, breathe down and up. Now, always my little disclaimer with LisaBug classes, I want you going at your own pace, taking the movements that feel best for your body, modifying anything as you need. Now we're going to add that little side bend. So we go down, out, over, down, out, over. Good. Warming up those legs, shoulders, adding a little nice dynamic stretching. And over. Let those arms just flow. Maybe finding a little bit deeper range of motion. 5 more, down and over. We have 4. Stretch. 3. Looking good. 2 more. Last one. Now adjust your squats. Down, out. Good job. Now arms, you can lift them up as high as you want. Stay within that good range of motion for you. Now we're going to squat and close the right foot in. Squat, close it in. And I'm closing it into first position. Good. 3, 2. Same thing. Arms change. Forward, open, forward, open. Good. Expand through the chest. Excellent. You can slow it down if you need to. Changing the arms. Over, over. Good. Soft hands. 4 more. 3, 2. Arms come back low. 3 more. 2. Now switching legs, we'll close right here. Stepping out with that left foot. Close your heels touching into that first position. Good job. If arms get tired, you can give them a rest. Same thing with legs. I feel my heart rate picking up. Yes. Changing the arms. Reach it in front. Out. Close. Out. Close. Nice job. 3 more. 2. Changing the arms one last time. Bring it up. Lift. Lift. And just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, close together. Hold, lower those arms. Reach your hands behind your back. Take a nice chest expansion. The body should be feeling warmed up, ready to go. So let's pick up hand weights, your heavier pair if you have 2. So heavier pair. Wide second position. Weights are in front, palms are up. Sink into your squat. Hold. Bicep curl up and down. Curling up and down. Excellent. Just checking my Linda. Okay, Linda, got your message. 4 more. Curl up and down. Really pull those abs in tight. 2 more. 1 more time. Hold it right in the center. We'll pulse the legs. Down, down, down. Now with bar exercises, sometimes the movements are small. We work a shorter range of motion. Keep these legs pulsing and take the arms. Alternate, alternate. Excellent. Shoulders are back and down. Really working the front of the upper arm. Keep it coming. We have 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Press up out of the legs. Release the arms. Take a nice shoulder roll. Good. All right. Bring the arms up to goalpost position. We'll sink down into the legs, then press above the head. Down. I always like to give options for overhead presses because sometimes we have shoulder injuries. They're not the best thing to press above the head. So if that's you, you're going to come down and pull it up right here into an upright row. Good. So still working the shoulders, but not above the head. 5 more. And up. 4. Press up. Good. 3. I love working arms and legs at the same time. 1 more. Now sink down into that wide plie. Pulse it again. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So the legs are moving tiny pulses. I'm going to move the arms a little bit alternating, right and left, right in here. So I'm not straightening my arms completely out at the top, keeping it right into the working zone. Woo! Feeling those shoulders. Stay with me if you can. 8 more on each arm. 8, 7, 6, maybe a little deeper in the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come center. Press the legs up. Release the arms down. Roll those shoulders. All right. Now I'm going to set my weights right on my chair so that they're very easy to reach. Bringing my chair within reach so we can do some ballet bar. So right now, no weights, but I've got them close so I can pick them up. First position, releve, raise up, down. Now, whenever we're doing the releve, you can bring your arms wherever you'd like, even at the hips. Just try not to let the arm just be dangling. Want some activity in the arms. Raising up. Now squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your inner thighs. Make sure your heels are staying together so they're not opening out. Everything's tight and zipped up. Good. 8 more. Raise up. 7, 6. Ooh, my heels came apart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this left leg, plie out, close. We did this in the warm-up. Now we're going to add a side leg raise. Squat, lift up. You can use the arms above the head. Now try to keep your body long so I'm not leaning over as I lift this leg up. Using the glutes, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Give me 8 more. You can take that squat wide or keep it small. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, close the leg back in. Now using your bar for support, extend that leg out, toe is pointed forward, hip is rolled in, lift, lift, lift. Now you've got a stabilizer leg, really strong. Lift, lift. Tighten that glute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close back into first position. Bend this left knee. Turn the knee outwards. So we're in outer rotation. We straighten the leg and we bend. And straighten, bend. Now when you straighten, squeeze this quadricep muscle. Good. Woo. Keep rolling the thigh open. 2 more. 1 more. Hold that leg straight. Keep it rolled outward and lift. Up, 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 up. Activate the core. Lengthen your spine. Good posture. Woo. Lead with that inner thigh. Everything nice and strong. We have 16, 15, 14, 13. Nothing's moving in the pelvis, just the leg muscle. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee in. Release the leg down. So we're still going to use this leg for work. Turn and face your chair. Take that same leg behind you. Reach your hands forward to the top of the chair. Square off your hips. Lift up, down. So I'm using my glute without arching my back to lift my leg up. Everything's nice and strong. Using my hamstring as well. 8 more lifts. Now use your core to hold yourself up here, so not putting all your body weight into your arms. 4, 3, 2, hold that leg up. We're bending the knee. We flex the ankle and point as we extend. Flex, point, flex, point. Nice and slow, controlled movement. 4 more. Flex. A little bit of a bend in your standing leg, just a tiny bend. 2 more. Now flex this last one. Hold it flexed. Heels facing the ceiling. Tiny pulses. Up, 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 up. Now really squeeze that gluteal muscle. The bum is tight. Abs are zipped up. Woo, tiny, tiny movement. We have 16, 15, 14, 13. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg out. Lower it down. Bend both knees. Round your spine all the way up. Take a big deep breath above the head. And exhale. Same leg is going back, but I want you to grab 1 or 2 weights in that right hand. So right leg is back, or whichever leg you were working. Same hand has the weight, and we will pull the weight up and down. Up. Now, since I have both the same side hand and arm down, or hand and leg down, this makes you really feel like you're going to tip over to the side. So really keep everything braced. Good. 4 more rows. Up and down. 3 more. Should really feel that standing leg working. 2. Pull that elbow up. Hold it right here. Tricep kick back. Nice and slow. Straighten and bend. Straighten. Now, if you're getting tired on that standing leg, you can bring both feet down and do your work right in here. Good. Straighten and bend. 4 more. And 3. Feel that tricep really working. 2. And 1 more. Lower the arm. Set it to the chair. Lower the leg. Soften the knees. Roll all the way up. Take a nice big breath. And exhale, facing back to the front. Now the leg you were standing on, I want to stretch that one in a figure 4 stretch. So cross the ankle over, sink down. That stabilizing glute needs a little bit of a stretch here before we switch legs. You can challenge your balance by letting go. Couple more breaths. All right, press yourself up. Same thing on the other leg. Switch, cross the ankle over. Sink down, hold that stretch, maybe let go. Standing pigeon pose. Woo. So we have a lot of work to do on the other side. We'll see if I can remember the sequence of everything we did. All right, let's press up and release. So I'm going to bring my chair to the other side. And we'll start in first position. Toes turned out, heels connected. Releve. Up, down, up, down. Now the chair is just there when you need it for balance. If you don't, try to let go and do the movement with your own balance, your own awareness. Good. 8 more lifts. Arms are your choosing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this right foot steps out and close in. Out, close. Out, close. Nice job. Now we'll add this outer thigh, taking the leg out, lift, out, lift. Keeping the body nice and tall. Activate the outer thigh, the medial glute. Good. Your hands can be at your hips. They're just an accessory. Make them graceful. We have 6 more. 5, lift. 4, 3, last one, close back in. Now this leg just extends out. Turn the toes forward, your hip rolls forward slightly, and we lift, lift, lift. So everything else in your body is locked really still. It's just your leg bone lifting up in the hip socket. So we're not moving through the waist or the standing leg. Everything's nice and solid. Stand a little taller. We've got 16 to finish. Up, up. Ooh, I'm feeling that burn. Good job. Stay with me if you can. You know, if you need a break, that's okay too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close back in. Now we'll lift this leg up with a turnout. Straighten the leg slowly and bend the knee. Straighten it out. I'm trying to bring my inner thigh to rotate towards the ceiling. Straighten and bend. Fire this quad. Really get your leg nice and straight. 1 more. Hold it out. Lengthened and lift. Lift. Strong with that inner thigh. Strong with your quad. Strong with your core and your alignment. Up, up, up. Good job. Abs really zipped up. 16 to finish. 15, 14. Whoa, I feel the burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee. Set the leg down. Beautiful. Turn to the side. Same leg you worked. Goes back behind you. Fingertips to the chair. This can also be done from your hands and knees as well. We lift the leg up, partway down, up, partway down. Good. Now really stabilize your pelvis. Try to keep it nice and squared. We don't want to lift this hip up nice and high, but keep it level. 8, 7, 6. Check your shoulder blades. Make sure they're pressing down away from your ears. That nice connection. Hold the leg up. Flex the ankle as we bend the knee. Point as we straighten. Bend. Straighten. Actively using your hamstring to bend the knee. Your glute to keep your leg up. We have 4 more. Extend. 3. Nice job, everybody. Last 2. And then bend your knee and hold it. Your heels facing up to the ceiling. We pulse up, 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 up. Tiny, tiny movement at the top. Just a few inches in that range of motion. Brace the abs, breathing. 16 to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 more. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg. Lower it down. Soften both knees. Round the spine up. Take a nice big breath. And exhale. Same leg goes back. Grab one of your weights now in that same side hand. So if your left leg is going back, your left hand has the weight. We'll pull up, down. If your standing leg is really crying at you, put your other one on the floor and do both legs right here to take some of the intensity out. Row it up, pull, and down, up. 2 more rows. Squeeze that elbow up. 1 more, up and hold. Tricep kick back. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Just 6 more reps. Woo! My standing leg is needing a break. 4 more reps. Nice and active with your back leg, level with your hips. 3. 2 more kickbacks. 2. 1 more. Straighten and bend. Release the arm. Set the weight. Drop the leg. Bend both knees. Round it up. Take a breath. And exhale. All right, we need a stretch on each side. So I'm going to start with your standing leg. Cross that ankle over. Sink down and stretch. You can also do this by having a seat right in your chair and crossing the ankle over. But this gives you a nice balance challenge, especially if you let go. Couple more breaths. And rise up. All right, let's switch legs. 1 more standing hip stretch. Sink down and hold. And we're folding our body forward a little bit. That's going to give us that deep stretch through the glute. It's like we're standing in a one-legged chair pose. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And exhale, come all the way up. Okay, let's move your chair out of the way, off to the side. Grab your lighter hand weights. So we're going to finish off with some activity for the shoulders. Take your feet, wide position 2. Bend your knees. Your elbows are bent about 90 degrees. We're just going to rotate to open and close. Open and close. As we open, straighten the legs, close and bend your knees. Open, close. Good. Deltoid work. Now, this is going to morph into a rotator raise. So I open my elbows out and then rotate my palms to face forward. Rotate to goalpost arms. Good. 4 more. Up and down. 3. 2. 1 more. Take a break. Come on up. So I'm going to change the movement to add 2 overhead presses. So without the legs, it looks like this. Open, flip, press, press, down and close. Open, flip, press, press, down and close. 1 more. Press, press. Now add your legs. Open, close, raise up on your toes. Down and close. Now, if you don't want to add the toe raise, just stay right here in place as you do your overhead presses. It's nice for balance and for working the calves. Up, up, down. 5 more. Lift, lift. Good job. Now, usually in ballet, barre, and Pilates, we don't wear shoes. But if you have your sneakers on, it might make it a little easier to balance here. Up, up. Good. Let's get 2 more. Rotate. Up, up, down. 1 more time. Flip, push, push, down and close. Raise up out of those legs. Give me a nice shoulder roll. Okay, bring your weights, 1 on each side of your mat. 1 to the right side, 1 to the left side. And if you're not sure which ones you need and you have 2, let's bring them both down here. I also want you to have, if you have it, your yoga strap, because you're going to need this to do some pre-stretching as we get down to the floor. All right, so we're coming onto our back. Your strap is close by. Start with heavier weights if you've got 2 pairs. Roll yourself down onto your back. Weights are up and the palms are facing in. Now, with all of this work, you can keep your feet on the floor, or you can bring your knees up to tabletop, a little bit more challenging. A press, elbows bend, straighten. We bend to 90 degrees, close the hands into touch. Now, when you bend your elbows to 90 degrees, your wrists should be right on top of those elbows with a nice 90-degree bend in the elbows. We're working the pectorals. We have 4 more. Close in. Now press your lower back slightly into the floor. 2. Up. 1 more. And rest. Set your feet down. You can bring your elbows down to the floor to take a break. Now I'm going to give you an option to work your core a little bit more here. Same exercise with your arms. So we're coming up and to table. The right leg goes out. Same side again. Right leg out, in. Now, if you want, you can put your left foot down on the floor for more support. Close in. 4 more with the right leg. Brace those abs. 3. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. We're going to go right into the other leg. Left leg extends. Out. Right knee can be in table, or your foot can be on the floor for more core support. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. We have 4. And close. 3. Squeeze it up. Nice chest work. 1 more. And rest. Set your feet down. Release. Hands come down as well. Woo. Hang on just a second, everybody. I'm getting a notification that my battery's running low on my laptop. You keep going, and I have it plugged in, so I'm not sure what's happening here. But maybe my little strip's not turned on. Whew. We don't want the laptop to run out of power right in the middle of class. Glad I got that little notification. Okay, we're going to do an exercise called a shootout. So you're going to grab one of your weights between both hands. You're still on your back. That weight comes to your chest. So we'll try this with your feet on the floor first. So the arms push out above the head. They come back in. Push out, come in. That's option 1. Option 2, knees are in table as the arm goes out and in. Option 3, alternate leg extension. Shoot it away, bring it in. Other side. Option 4, shoot both legs away and in. So you have 4 options to work with. I'll review them again. Number 1, feet are on the floor. Number 2, knees are in table. Number 3, alternating leg extension. 1 on each side. Option 4, both legs go long. We have 8 more. In. 7, you can also do this without a weight. 6. Brace the abs. 5. Choose the option best for you today. Woo. 3 more. And bring it in. 2 more. 1 more time. Last shootout. Bring those knees back down. Feet to the floor. Okay, tricep extension. 1 weight in each hand. Hands are about shoulders width apart. Parallel position. We bend the elbows, bring the weights towards your ears, and straighten up. Now your shoulders aren't moving. Your elbows are just hinging, bending about 90 degrees or a little more, and up. Now same thing, you can bring those knees to table. Option 2. Option 3, 1 leg goes away. Other side. Option 4, both legs go away. Now, there's lots of options for you to challenge yourself wherever you feel it's appropriate for you today. And core control and lower back support is what's most important. So I don't want you to feel pain in your lower back. If you are, then you're doing it with your feet down to the floor. Woo! Just 2 more triceps. 2. 1 more. And up. Bend those elbows back in. Set your weights back down to the floor. Grab your yoga strap. Place it under the bottom of your right foot. Extend your leg up. The left leg goes down. I want you to get a really good stretch here as we prepare for a Pilates mat exercise called the Scissor. So we want to get a stretch first. So we've already got this muscle lengthened out to get us ready for the scissors. About 10 seconds to hold. Take it as deep or as shallow as you want just to find that length. 1 more breath. And let's switch legs. Extend your left leg up in that yoga strap. If you don't have a strap, just hold behind your thigh. Pull that leg in. Give yourself a nice stretch. Let's try to get the leg pretty straight. Oh, wow, this one feels tight today. So let's just keep breathing, keep holding. And about 10 more seconds on this leg. Woo. Now, when we get to the scissors, if they feel too vigorous for you to straighten your legs all the way out, you can do them with bent knees. So actually, let's start with bent knees. So release your yoga strap, bring your knees into your chest. We're going to take the right leg out, then the left. And I'm just alternating legs. Your choice is to keep your head down on the ground or to curl your head and shoulders up. And this is called the single leg stretch. Reach the leg out. Now, if you want to go into scissors, the legs are both straight, straight, straight. We can keep the head and shoulders up, point the toes, lengthen the legs. Woo. Scoop your belly in nice and tight. We have 10 more scissors. 9, 8, 7. If neck gets tired, set your head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees in. Lay head and shoulders down. Relax your feet down. We're going into bridging. If you'd like to use weights for bridging, they go right onto your frontal hip creases. Feet are hips distance apart. Lift the glutes up and down. Now we press into all 4 corners of the feet. Try not to roll out or roll the knees inward. Tighten the butt, lift and lower. Now the weights just give you a little bit of extra resistance, but it's not necessary that you have that. It's just a nice extra option. Little pulses at the top. Up, 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 up. This is a tiny, tiny movement. I want you to feel the backs of the legs working, the glutes. Core is nice and tight. 16 more. 15, 14, 12. A little higher if you can. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 1 vertebra at a time. Roll down. Okay, that was in parallel. Now I want you to turn your toes out a little, widen your feet, let your knees open a little bit. As we press up into this bridge, we can go higher up. When we have the toes turned out, the feet a little wider, we can get more range of motion here in this glute bridge. Lift. So explore that range of motion. 3 more. Up. 2 more. 1 more time. Now those pulses at the top. Lift, lift, lift. Oh my, I'm really feeling these already. We've got to get through 32 tiny pulses. Coming up on our halfway mark. 16 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 8 more to finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Slowly roll down. Now turn your toes in. Let your knees come together to touch. If they don't touch, walk your feet a little closer together. Now keep your knees touching as you come up into glute bridge. Lift and lower. Notice this one's a little smaller with those thighs medial rotate. Woo. Really fire your inner thighs as you lift the hips up. And 5 more. Up. 4 more hip bridges. Lift. Tighten the backs of the legs. 3. 2 more. Up. Last one. You know what's next. Tiny pulses at the top. Lift, lift, lift. Now solidly push down into your feet. Squeeze the glutes. 16, 15, 14. Woo! Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Strengthening those legs. 3, 2, 1, lower those hips. Release the hand weights. Hug your knees into your chest for a little counter stretch. And then a reclining figure 4. So lower the legs, right ankle crosses over. Pull those knees up. Woo. Excellent. And then release down. Give those legs a switch. Pull it in. So we're going to be doing some work seated in Pilates teaser. So if you have a little cushion to sit on, if you have a tender tailbone and you're on hardwood surface, I always like to sit on a little bit of a mat here, or a little blanket. So have a seat right on your blanket or right onto your mat. Reach the arms out, lean your body back, nice and long. We're going to lift the right leg up, the left leg up, the right leg down, the left leg down. Then we switch and go the other way. So left leg, left leg, and right. Switch up to tempo. Right, left, right, switch. Left, right, left, switch. Good. Now your upper body's not moving. It's nice and still. Up, up, down. 2 more. Up, up, down. 1 more time. Up, up, down, and rest. Let your knees open. Fold through for butterfly stretch. Now come back up. Grab hand weights, either heavy or light, in both hands. Hold them right here at your chest. Lean back. We're going to twist to the right, center. Twist to the left, center. So option 1, both feet stay on the floor. Option 2, you'll lift the right leg as you twist to the right. Lift your left leg as you twist to the left. So you're just alternating, 1 leg raise, rotating. 2 more each side. Twist. Working those obliques, the core. 1 more each side. Ooh. And come back up to the center. Set those weights down. Let your knees open. Butterfly stretch. Now we've got the 100 coming up. The 100 is one of Joseph Pilates' most famous exercises. So what we're going to do is that exercise seated. So tall spine, lean back, reach your arms forward, and your arms start to pat like you're slapping water next to you. Arms are really straight. Now we'll breathe in, 4, 3, 2. Breathe out, 4, 3, 2. Keep this going. Option to lift your feet up off the floor or even straighten your legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Take whatever option works best for you. Feet can be down. 4 more breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 3 more breaths. 2. 1 more breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Set your feet down. Come up. 1 more butterfly stretch. Woo, that's super challenging. Okay, we're moving into a little bit of yoga. So clear your mat. We'll come into a downward facing dog. I'm going to bring all my equipment over on this side. We won't need weights anymore. We are going to move through sun salutation. So standing at the top of your mat, if you'd like to use your chair for down dog or forward fold, you can bring it right here in front of you. Let's take a nice big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, hands either to the chair or to the floor. Step your right foot back. Then your left, downward facing dog. Hold. Stretch. So as you're holding this down dog, I want to show you the option on the chair. So your feet are back, hands are supported here. You're getting a nice stretch through the shoulders. One more breath. Now glide forward to plank. Hold your plank nice and steady. Option to drop your knees down to the floor. Keep your elbows in close as you come into chaturanga, lowering all the way down to the ground. Extend the spine, baby cobra. Use those back muscles, shoulder blades down. Press into the hands, push back to child's pose. Stretch here. And then we'll return to our downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. And we'll extend our right leg nice and high. Take a big step forward into lunge. Rise all the way up. Beautiful. And then hands come back down to the mat or to the chair. Step forward into forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, swan dive back down, forward fold. Step your left foot back, and then your right, downward dog. Hold. Pressing those heels to the mat. Inhale, glide forward to high plank. From the knees or toes. Nice straight body. Chaturanga, come on down, bending those elbows. Then extend into baby cobra or maybe into upward facing dog. Thighs are nicely engaged. Press back to child's pose. Stretch. And then return to downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Really open up through the shoulders. Lift your left leg high. Stretch it up. Take a big step forward into lunge. Rise up, high crescent lunge. Then reach back to the mat or to the chair. Step forward into forward bend. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. And then we'll sit into a chair pose. Palms can press at heart. They can lengthen forward or up. Nice and strong. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive, forward bend. Right foot steps back. Left foot, down dog. Glide forward, high plank. Half series vinyasa from the knees or toes, chaturanga. Lengthen into cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog, or you can take child's pose here. Lift the right leg, send it up. Take a nice big step through. Rise up into high crescent lunge. Woo. Then reach back to the mat or chair. Step forward into forward bend. Reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Sit into chair pose. One more sun salutation. Inhale, come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward bend. Step the left foot back. Push back to down dog. Hands can be on your chair. Glide forward to plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga, lower down. Extend, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Press back to your down dog, lift those hips. Extend the left leg up. This is our last round. Step all the way through, high crescent lunge, reach up. Hands come to the mat or chair, back into our forward bend. Reverse swan dive, inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, last chair pose. Press palms at heart center. Woo. All right, time to take some deeper stretches here. So using your chair if you'd like, or your yoga block, we'll come into pyramid pose. I'll give you both options. So let's take a nice big inhale up. Exhale, place your hands at your heart center. Your right foot is in front, your left foot is back in a staggered position. Hinge forward at your hips. Hands can come to your chair, to your block, or lower down, deeper towards the mat. Level off your hips and stretch that right hamstring. Now, another nice option with pyramid pose is to place the palms either at the hips or in a reverse prayer pose behind your back. So I'm just going to spin around so you can see this position. So I have the palms of my hands together at my lower back. It's a beautiful way to do our pyramid pose. If that's accessible for you, let's hold 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now to come out, bring your hands right to your hips, bend your front knee a little bit, and press yourself up. Good, let's switch legs. So the left foot comes forward, the right foot steps back. Staggered position, and try to line both feet pretty much facing forward. Your back foot can be turned out a tiny bit. Let's take your breath in, lengthen forward, decide where you're going to place your hands, maybe chair, maybe block, shin, floor, or behind your back or at your hips. Hold that stretch. And you're just taking it to whatever your edge is today. Feeling nice and comfortable, breathing. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then to come out of that pyramid pose, hands go to hips. We soften that front knee, rising all the way up. And step the back foot forward. Let's take a nice big wide step out, 5-pointed star, and swan dive into forward bend. Now keep your left hand on the floor or on your block and twist open to the right. Stretch. Reach that arm up, look up towards the ceiling, and then lower the right arm down. Floor or block or chair, reach up with the left twist. Gaze is up towards that top thumb, or you can look down towards your bottom arm. And then lower that hand down. Let's hold our wide leg forward fold for 5 breaths. So hands can be on the mat, on the block. You can reach out to your ankles, wherever feels comfortable for you. Let your head relax and dangle. Let your hamstrings really stretch. And 2 more nice slow breaths. And then to rise out of this pose, place your hands to your hips. Soften your knees a little bit. Use the strength of your back body to rise up. Turn your toes out by bringing your heels together. Sink down into those legs. We'll finish with 1 more side bend on each side. Extend over. And reach up. Breathe. Other side. And last breath in together. Press the palms and draw the thumbs into the heart. Step the feet together. Mountain pose, standing nice and tall. And if you'd like, we can close our eyes for just a moment to finish our practice together with gratitude and honor. And I am so grateful for the support of all of you in LisaBug classes. It really enriches my life. Each one of you enrich my life. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. I need to scoot off really quick. I hope to see you on Thursday, either in Jitsi or by the pool. Thanks, everybody. Take care.